right, darling, you learn this once and you will make her orgasm every single time. And guess what? There's nothing more addictive than a man who knows how to make us orgasm. When you can deliver on that, you become like a sexual god to us, because most men don't have the right education and most men don't have the courage to do what I'm gonna share with you. And so when you have the courage and you have the education and those two come together and you give it to us in the bedroom like this, it makes her want to go to the bedroom with you every single time. When a woman starts withdrawing from the bedroom, it's because she's not excited about the sex that she's going to have with you. But when you make her orgasm every time, why would she not want to experience that? So this is what you're going to learn how to do. And it is this one concept of you're not afraid to let shit get really wild. When you learn this concept of when you get to the bedroom, that you remove all barriers, that you're not afraid, that you go into the bedroom and you just throw out all the parameters and you go, shit's gonna get wild when I'm with her in that bedroom. It takes a lot of courage to bring a person to ecstasy over and over and over again. That requires you not to play it safe. That requires you to take a shit ton of risks. That requires you to trust your intuition. When you've got a toolbox of techniques that you can use, you've been watching my videos, you've been doing my courses, and when you have all of that in your reserves that you can just pull out and you go, oh my God, it just feels good, so good right now. I just want to pick her legs up. I want to get in between her. I want to bury myself so deep inside of her, and I just want to pump inside of her so many times that she's screaming for bloody mercy because it feels so wonderful that she can't contain herself, that she is screaming so loud that the neighbors down the street are gonna hear her. But in that moment, I don't give a damn. I don't care, because I'm going for it in this moment and I'm gonna hear her scream. As opposed to the guy who plays it super safe, who he feels that urge, he puts her in that position, but then because he's so concerned about what the neighbors think, he covers her mouth. He starts shutting down the experience. He backs off because he doesn't want her screaming so loud. That guy has no balls in the bedroom. When you have no balls in the bedroom, guess what? You shut down her orgasm because you are shutting down her pleasure. You're shutting down that very natural way of her wanting to express and enjoy her pleasure. When you start worrying about what people think, when you start worrying if the sheets are gonna get dirty, when you start worrying about, can she handle the risk? She'll tell you if she doesn't want to do that. But when you start worrying about all of the things that could go wrong and you're not in the moment, you're not enjoying yourself, you're not allowing her to enjoy herself, that shuts everything down. Now, if you really want things to get wild in the bedroom, you know I have my oral obsession where I give you the whole enchilada. I give you tongue magic. I give you my squirting method. You can get the squirting method in there. It's all the ways how to finger a woman into ecstasy. That whole bundle will give you a plethora of techniques. In fact, write plethora of techniques in the comment section. You want to get that bundle. It's in the comment section. It's in the description. But this is for the guy who's like, you know what? Shit's gonna get wild when I get in the bedroom. I just need to brush up on my techniques. Get it, because it's going to show you a variety of ways. It's gonna really fill up your toolbox in ways that you can bring pleasure. You gotta allow shit to get wild, because that is the beauty of sex. It is erotic. It is wild. It does make us experience things that we typically don't experience in our everyday life, but it does require you to have a lot of courage to follow through on those primal nudges that you feel inside of your body and to move forward and use those techniques that you have in your mind that you're visualizing and demonstrate those on her body. And if you struggle with being afraid of making mistakes with this sort of thing, then please get my 5 free oral mistakes that most men make in the bedroom. It's in the comment section. It's in the description. The reality is this: a woman, when she comes to the bedroom, she wants to experience things that she's never experienced before. She wants to have adventure. She wants her body pushed beyond the limits of what she's experienced. When a woman has had sexual experiences and you give her those same experiences over and over and over again, she gets bored, just like you would get bored if every night she was just like, okay, first I'm gonna jack you off and then I'm gonna give you a 2-second blowjob, and then I'm gonna sit up and down on you, and then we're done. Who wants to go to a bedroom like that? That's not an exciting bedroom. But guess what? You as a man, you get to lead her into these wild sexual encounters. So when you have that mentality of shit's gonna get wild when I get her in the bedroom, and you lead with that kind of energy, you carry that energy, you will make her orgasm every single damn time. My darling, here's a video for you to further your education and better your experience with her. Make sure that you watch that, and I will see you in my next video. You take care, my darling.